Hello my fellow gerbil lovers and welcome back to the Gerbil Vine. Thank you so much for being here today, for clicking on this video, and for continuing to help support the gerbils and I spread around good care information. So as you can see by the title of today's video, we're going to be discussing and basically, I've got a bunch of footage of the gerbils where I've started to free roam them. Now, it has been a goal of mine for a while to get them more comfortable with being out of their tank, which is their safe space. So we're going to go over some of the things today that you can do to make your free roam space feel a bit safer for your gerbils and hopefully maybe want to encourage them to come out more. And the playpen that I got off Amazon, so I will make sure to link that below in the description for you guys if you want to go and check it out. And before we jump into today's video and get started, I just wanted to quickly mention, so we have a pet camera installed, which has been super cool and super helpful in being able to view and watch the gerbils and see kind of what they get up to when I'm not around, or how they are at nighttime, or when they seem to be the most active. So I'm currently collecting a bunch of footage on that, and I plan on making a video comparing their activity levels between the day and the nighttime. So without waiting any longer, let's jump into today's video and start discussing free roaming your gerbils. So you want to start by setting up a safe area for your gerbils to free roam. In today's video, I'm going to be using a playpen I got off Amazon. As you can see, it has this little connector piece at the top there, and it securely connects all the panels together. I chose to make a really big square, but there's a bunch of other shapes that you could make. Now I'm adding in a bunch of items here that the gerbils are familiar with, and just their standard enrichment items like a small sand bath and a dig pot of just plain aspen with some treats in there, as well as a wicker tunnel and a ceramic lettuce bowl filled with shredded Kleenex. And then I've got a PVC tunnel and a big wooden log for them, as well as a couple more hidey places for them so that they have somewhere they can run to if they get nervous being out in the open, as well as two small bendy bridges just in between the areas. Then I'm adding in a bunch of their toys so that they can have some options if they want to have a nibble on something natural like a pine cone or one of the wicker balls. And then just a small bowl of water in case they feel like having a drink if they're choosing to be active and busy and running around. After that, we were basically all ready to go. that concludes our video on free roaming your gerbils. We hope that it was somewhat helpful to you. Maybe you got some tips and tricks. Hope that you guys enjoyed watching the footage of them today. It was great to see them sort of be more confident in the space and just to kind of see them run around and explore. They didn't really run on me, which is something I was really excited for because as you could see from the video, I was 110% in there with them. That was super, super fun. To be honest, this is the way that you should be bonding and engaging with your gerbil. Gerbils aren't going to want to sit in little snuggle sacks. They're not going to want to sit in your hands for the entire time. Some gerbils are the exception to this, but for the most part, most gerbil owners know that gerbils aren't really cuddly, snuggly, sit and hang out in one space kind of pets. They are busybodies. So being able to sit in there with them and have them run all over you and run around you and be confident and not scared is a really great bonding technique, and one that I encourage all of you to try if you haven't already. If you do free roam your gerbils, drop us a comment down below letting us know what you used in your free roam space, what you used to contain your gerbils, and where you put it. The way I set up the cubes was sort of in a square, so I could really only fit it like in my living room. However, if you didn't have any sort of grids, there are many options that you can use. You could essentially gerbil proof the room that you plan on free roaming the gerbils in. This just means making sure that any vents are covered, that any door entrances are blocked so that they can't get out, making sure there's no holes in the floor or wires or things that they could get into. So I think that that could be a really great thing for them if you don't have a physical actual playpen barrier for them. Another great thing that you could do is free roam them in the bathroom. Not specifically the bathtub, but the actual bathroom, the floor where they can run around, and you can put some stuff in there for them as well. The bathtub bonding technique has been used before. I don't think that there's necessarily anything wrong with it. I just think that it's sort of a really small space and the gerbils are sort of like forced to walk on you and stuff, so it's kind of nice if you can give them the option if they like want to approach you. So thank you all so much for watching this video. As usual, please make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.